Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for joining me once again for another diary entry. Still looking on that Boys' Day there, and you could probably see on a couple of these passing by that the Sakamoto Ryoma had dropped there, and we still have Demon King Nobunaga. So we weren't able to finish up getting Nobunaga in the last one, so in this one here, we're going to look to complete them out, as well as putting the rest of the funds there towards Sakamoto Ryoma there. So why don't we just start off getting right on into it there. Just doing off our cheeky little one right here. It'd be very interesting if this was the one, but it's not. I imagine that it's going to be going all the way to the end. Okay, so that didn't go through, so let's just see about doing some of these 10 shots here, seeing if Nobu wants to show up. As well as the 5-star Charlemagne CE. We do have chances here, as well as for the Ryoma banner, to get that one there, because we just need one more, but it's looking like this Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty one is definitely taking center stage here at the very beginning, showing what, that was 3 in a row? Having a different one here, and there's another professor's lunchtime. But nothing too out of the ordinary there, so we're just gonna skip right on ahead into another. I'm hoping that one of these soon is going to be the one we're looking for. And another Rome Eternal, so another one of the 5-star that we are not looking for. We're looking for the other one. Still more Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty. Moriarty definitely someone that I would be looking to look like in my older age there. And a Gold Lancer for little Don Quixote. Good. I mean, I think that he might also be story locked here as well. So, you know, just another guy there as well. But I'm gonna go right in. You know, we just had that very, very brief loading there, so maybe that's gonna be a good sign for us there, or maybe it's gonna just say, hey, you know, that was just to let you know it's gonna be a mineral. But we'll see. A little bit of Rin with her code cast there. What did I tell you? I was like, it's either going to be something good or it's a mid-roll, and it ended up being a mid-roll. So let's just skip on over that one there and get right into the good stuff there. Hopefully getting that Nobunaga here sooner rather than later. But I do imagine that we're probably going to end up on the pity roll for it to be able to come through. And hey, sometimes that's just what you need. It definitely was a much harder time of it there, of trying to get any server when they didn't have it in place there, because, you know, you could just go on forever and ever. Fortunately, nothing there as well. And the server would never show up, and that was kind of just some of the worst kind of feeling there, of just being like, I want to get this one servant, and they never show up, and there's no guarantee for it too. And I think with this Rome Eternal might be 2 MLBs, and we're looking for that, just one more copy of Charlemagne one. Okay, well here we go. We're getting some rainbow. Probably is going to be the Nobu then. We've got Avenger there, and I don't think there's anything else. And there they are. The old Oda Nobunaga, the black and the red. Very striking design. And maybe it's gonna finish us off with the CE that we want, maybe? Nope. Just a little bit of Izo, a little bit of Gilles de Rais, but good old Oda Nobunaga. Just I don't know, there's something about the artwork there that really is a bit captivating. I know it's pretty edgy with how it is there, but there is something just about black and red that really goes together well. So now that we have done that one there, we've got a little bit left over, and you know, we're looking to maybe get a little bit of the Sakamoto Ryoma, a little bit of the Charlemagne CE there. Maybe Ryoma will be a bit kinder there to us. That would certainly be nice. But once again, only really looking for a singular copy of him. Getting a 5-star that's not part of the event there. Feels kind of bad when, you know, we're looking just for one more of that other one there, but most likely we're probably going to get just another Rome Eternal before anything else there. So nothing going on with that one, just that random 5-star CE that don't really care about there, and hoping and just hoping. Because now we're looking for Lancers, which that technically is, but it didn't shine for us, so we're just going to skip right on over it. Again, another really old 5-star CE there. Jean trying to look seductively away from the mirror there. But, you know, we're not looking for that. We're looking for Roland with a very unconventional target. Fortunately, nothing popping up here, but that was a little bit of a slowdown, so maybe some form of servant. A saber, so not exactly what we're looking for there, just a Siegfried. Just I mean, I find it interesting there that, again, it's one of those things of, oh, you know, Siegfried in not the history, but in his myths is very, very strong, and, you know, and when it comes to the implementation to the game, just never really got conveyed as that. And I understand that they have to make some people strong, some people weaker. I do know how famous and strong he is in his legends there, so another Lancer to start it off with, this time just being Hector. A little more Moriartys. More sunbathing. We've got another stall there, so maybe, nope, this time Archer, so maybe an Emiya this time? You know, we're just taking our guesses. Huh. Both times guessing Emiya, and it's Chiron that ends up showing up. How very interesting. Oh, double gold servant. Oh, and this one is a Lancer. Oh. Could it be? And the prophecies come true. It's just Maou Nobunaga who wants to live up to their name of Demon King and just never show up. So, yeah, Sakamoto Ryoma came a lot quicker than Nobunaga certainly did there. And, you know, I'm very happy that it ends up finishing up. We do have a little bit extra, and again, did not get that last CE, so I do want to just see about maybe doing a couple of rolls in Takasugi just to see, because he's the only one that we really got that CE. Well, we got one CE from Takasugi, and we got 2 from Nobu, but we got a whole lot of Rome Eternal from there, so I'm hoping maybe either Takasugi will grant us the CE that we're looking for, or maybe he'll show up again. I wouldn't mind getting another copy to lessen stuff down the road, but, you know, I'm not really holding out much faith in it there, just because of how difficult it's been to have that one show up as opposed to the other one. Inverted Rain of Mud, well, it's a CE that we certainly haven't finished yet, so while it's not the one that we're looking for, I'll take it there, but again, it's just another one of those of, oh man, you know, we could get that one there. That was another bit of flag, so that's Saber, okay, so, oh, I just haven't skipped. My bad there, I just kept on getting the gold craft essences, but, you know, it's when you're looking just for one more copy of that 5-star craft essence that you're looking for. it doesn't show up, or ones from the main gacha show up, and it's just, you know, it hurts a little bit when we got that gold spin here, and oh, could it be? Oh my goodness. They really want to just make up for Nobu being an actual Demon King there, so... And it's just funny that it's one of the 3-star... It's always funny when you're looking at the new servants there, and it's like, oh, you get the servants more than the 5-star craft essence that you're looking for. And so, I mean, that's certainly going to help towards finishing up Takasugi there. But, yeah, I mean... it just feels so strange to be like, oh, yes, we just had this terrible luck with Maou Nobunaga, and then, we essentially, I'm pretty sure we had gotten the pity at that point there. But it's just looking in on it, and it's like, yes, do, what was it, 3 or 4 rolls for Ryoma, and he shows up. And then 2 more on Takasugi, and he shows up. So it's just really Nobu who doesn't like me. But at this point here, Nobu is completely done. So don't have to worry about Nobu anymore. So if they want to give me trouble, I don't need to go looking for it anymore. But unfortunately, we are lacking on that CE. So maybe, just maybe, the last bit of luck can come to us here. Either that or it's going to be like a mini-roll. Useless CE there. Another Professor Lunchtime, and that's going to do it there. Well, unfortunately that one's going to evade me there at the very end. Hopefully in the future there will be another opportunity to get that one there to just finish it up. But hey, overall, it came out all right in the end, though Maou Nobunaga proved to be difficult. In the end, the combination of what we ended up getting for Ryoma and another Takasugi kind of balanced it out in the very end, on top of all of the other much easier servants have been coming lately, especially with Joanna and Bazet being as forthcoming as they were, if we can put it like that. But unfortunately ending off on a little bit of a stinker for this last roll here, but overall not too shabby at all. We'll be finishing up the stuff, and we'll be looking on, because I believe that Lilim Harlot is going to be coming up next, so we are going to be looking at some very intriguing servants coming up next. New type, an old enemy made friend, a favorite, you could say. Well, we shall see on the next one there, but until then, I wish you the best of luck with whatever it is you are doing, whether it's rolling for something, pulling cards from packs, or even just hoping for something good happening to you. And I hope that you join me on for next time. But until then, take care of yourself, those around you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.